Somewhere along the way, many of us became convinced that success has an expiration date. That if we haven't achieved our dreams by 25, we are behind. If we haven't figured everything out by 30, we are failing. If we haven't built the life we imagined by 40, it's too late. But who decided that? Who created this invisible timeline that so many people use to measure their worth? Life is not a race, and your journey was never meant to look exactly like someone else's. The truth is, some people find success early, others find it later. And some of the most inspiring success stories in history began at an age when many people had already given up on themselves. Take Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. For most of his life, he struggled. He worked different jobs, faced setbacks, experienced failures, and it wasn't until his 60s that his fried chicken recipe began turning into business that would make him famous. Think about that. Most people would have convinced themselves it was too late. He didn't. He kept going. Or consider Ray Kroc, the man who helped turn McDonald's into a global empire. He was in his 50s before the opportunity that changed his life appeared. Before that, he spent years struggling and working ordinary jobs. Years that many people would have called wasted, but they weren't wasted. They were preparation. And that's a lesson many of us need to hear. Just because your breakthrough hasn't happened yet doesn't mean your efforts are meaningless. The seed grows on the ground long before anyone sees the tree. The problem is that social media has distorted our perception of time. Every day, we are shown stories of 19-year-old millionaires, 22-year-old entrepreneurs, young people who seem to have everything figured out. And without realizing it, we start comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's highlight reel. We start asking ourselves questions that slowly destroy our confidence. Am I too old? Did I miss my chance? Am I falling behind? Should I just give up? But those questions are based on a false assumption. The assumption that life only rewards people who succeed early. It doesn't. Success does not care how old you are. Success only asks one question. Are you willing to continue? Because the person who keeps learning has a chance. The person who keeps trying has a chance. The person who keeps showing up has a chance. The person who quits guarantees failure. And that's why it is never too late to start over. Maybe your business failed. Start again. Maybe your relationship ended. Start again. Maybe you chose the wrong career. Start again. Maybe life knocked you down so hard that you no longer recognize yourself. Start again. Starting over is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of courage. It takes courage to begin when everyone else thinks you should stop. It takes courage to believe in a future that you cannot yet see. It takes courage to continue when results are nowhere in sight. But courage has always been the birthplace of transformation. Think about how many people spend decades in jobs they hate because they are afraid of change. How many people stay in unhealthy relationships because they are afraid of being alone. How many people abandon their dreams because they think they should have succeeded by now. Their biggest obstacle isn't age, it's fear. Fear disguised as practicality. Fear disguised as logic. Fear disguised as realism. And fear has stolen more dreams than failure ever has. The truth is, your life can change in a year. It can change in 6 months. Sometimes, it can change in a single moment. One decision, one opportunity, one conversation, one act of persistence. You never know how close you are to a breakthrough when you decide to quit. That's why you must be careful about judging your story too early. A chapter is not the entire book. Don't give up. Keep pushing.